My name is Rosie Posey, and I'm an artist, teacher, planner, budgeter, foodie, and traveler. This is my first video that I'll be posting to my channel, so welcome. For the holiday, I'll be traveling to New York City to visit family while working remotely till after the new year. And I jumped on that zero-based budgeting wagon in April of this year, and I started off using the cash envelope system. And since April, I have raised my credit score 100 points, and I've paid off all my debt except for student loans and my car, which I will begin paying aggressively in 2024, so stay tuned for that. This past summer, I was able to fund a 2-week trip to New York City prior to leaving, and I was using the cash envelope system, and I could not believe that I was actually able to do that on my own. I felt so financially powerful. I felt financially free, and it was really cool knowing that it was fully funded ahead of time, and that when I got back, I didn't have to worry about, paying those credit card bills. And then while I was in New York City during the summer, I kept a log while I was traveling, and even came home with over $1,000 that I did not use during my trip. And I just have never felt so much success in my life. So now I return to my travel binder to fund this next big trip to the Big Apple. And the things that have changed since beginning my cash envelope journey is that I no longer fund large sums of money into my binders, as in real cash. I do not use real cash, and there's a couple reasons. I do use prop money. And the reasons I don't use real money is because it's not safe to keep that kind of money in my home. And 2, my money is actually in a high yield savings account, which is a little bit better. Also forgive my burn that's under there. Anyways, I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. All right, and I'll talk more about high yield savings accounts in another video. So on to my travel binder, and here are my cool props, my New York props. For aesthetics, let's put those aside. I have my calculator, and I do have my holiday savings log that we'll get into in just a second. So I'll be leaving to New York City during the Christmas holiday around mid-December, and I'll be returning after the new year. And although I do travel to New York City frequently, I still do enjoy, splurging a little bit while I'm there, especially during the holiday season, because there's such, the high energy and the vibe, and there's nothing like New York City during the holiday season. And luckily, I am fortunate that I can work remote, so many days I'll be spending very little to no money because I won't be going anywhere. And I'll be spending some time with family, then I'll spend more time in a hotel for fun, and then I'll spend more time with family and friends after that. So I am looking to make YouTube a regular part of my social media presence, so if you could do all the things such as like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you want to follow along my journey of my lifestyle. And today I'm going to show you my travel planner and where we stand as of today. I didn't commit to this trip until September of this year, so I've only been saving for a few months. I do get paid bi-weekly, and I already have envelopes in my regular binder for travel as well as Christmas. And then all the leftover money, I've been putting those funds towards my New York City trip. I do have 4 more checks left for funding this trip, and several envelopes in this binder have already been fully funded, and several envelopes were already fully funded, but I decided to add a little bit more to them if I'm able to. And we'll talk about that on my tracker here. And that being said, all the funds that are left over after my trip is over, they will go towards funding my extra car principal so that I can get that paid off in 2024. And I'm going to be posting more budgeting videos on this channel. They'll include, the regular videos that everybody else has, like the plan with me, cash stuffings, cash condensing, and etc. But I'm also an artist, so you can see lots of lifestyle videos here on this channel. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first we're going to talk about my tracker. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit. All right, so I'm going to put the total amount that I can, when I'm planning, we're going to go ahead and put the total amount that will be going towards each envelope. And the ones that I do have, let's go a little closer. Actually, I'm going to show you on my envelopes instead of showing you on the little words here. But there's a line with Christmas lights. That means that this item is fully funded. Okay, and the way that I have my tracker is I list every envelope down the left side, and then in the red is the amount I want to save, and then across the top here is how much I'm going to start the envelope with, as well as each paycheck moving forward. And we'll see if we can get all of these fully funded, which I've already done my budgeting and I know I'll be able to do it. So let's go look at the binder now. All right, so this is my Wanderlust binder. I do use this for any kind of travel, and these I just made with vinyl. All right, and I'll show you the inside. So the inside just has some little fun stuff. I did make my own sticker. It's called Condense That Cash, and you budgeters know what that means. And I'm trying to stay with the aesthetics of New York, so I have the Metro card and a little printout that I made. Other things that I'm saving for in the future will be Mexico City as well as Disney. We are a Disney family. All right, so the envelopes that I have, we'll go through those first. I do have hotel, airfare, pre-trip prep, day of travel, checked luggage, transportation, groceries, because I'm not always in a hotel. I am staying with friends and family, and I like to contribute and cook. Christmas. Shopping, which would be personal shopping for myself. Clothing, and that's pre-trip prep, basically, because I am an Arizona girl. I do not have winter clothes, so we definitely had to use this one. Dining out. Cocktails and tip. With that being said, I am really not drinking alcohol this season, just for health reasons. Nothing's wrong. I just want to try and give my liver a little break and let it stay as clean as possible. However, I'm not against drinking alcohol. I just will have the occasional cocktail. I did save a little extra in this one, and I probably won't use a lot of that. And of course the tip, because we want to tip our servers and bartenders. Treats, that would be something like bagels or bakery, or treats along the street when you're at Central Park and there's a vendor, or their delicious mochi donuts that I am addicted to. Shows and concerts, including the Rockettes. Museums, which we always have to go to. Giving and blessings, and then a buffer for anything I neglected to remember, or if we go over on anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about where we stand right now. Alrighty. So right now, we're going to use this tracker and look at, I'll zoom in. Okay, where we stand right now. All right, so for hotel, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. Pardon, trying to get this all figured out. Okay, so for hotel, where we stand is, we want $1,200, and I currently have $200. All right, so 200. So that means we still need 1,000. Airfare, we have fully funded that. We are paid. And as you can see, there's the Christmas lights across the page that'll show that it's fully funded. Pre-trip prep, and that's going to be, buying all the things that you might need prior to a trip. So I have that fully funded, but I left it open so that I can continue to fund that if needed, but I do have $200 in that, and that was my goal. So we'll see if I have any extra money, I'll add it to that. And I do have a priority list of which ones I'd rather add a little bit more to than not. The day of travel, that would be from the time I leave my door from my home to the time I get to my destination. What did I spend in between that time? And I'm allotting myself $50 for each day of travel. And again, that would be getting to the airport and wanting some Starbucks or whatever the case may be. Or on the plane, you want to pay for Wi-Fi. And for day of travel, I have allotted $50 for each way, and I have fully funded that, but I've left it open in case I want to fund more. Okay, checked luggage. This I screwed up on, pardon my French. For some reason I thought I was taking another airline that doesn't charge for my luggage, or that I didn't have to pay for it during that time, so I only allotted $30 for one checked piece of luggage, which is ridiculous because when you're taking so many winter clothes, I'm definitely going to be checking my luggage. So it's $30 for the first piece, $40 for the second piece each way. I've only saved 30. I need to save 70 each way for a total of $140. So we definitely need more. I only have $30. So we still need 110 in that one. Okay, transportation I also think I under budgeted for. I originally budgeted for I think 650 or something like that. I have a new budget for 800. I currently have 670 in there. So we will be adding to that one. And again, that's for metro, taxis, trains, you name it, Ubers, all that good stuff. Groceries. Again, I said that I do cook. I'll be staying with family for the holidays, so I'm definitely going to be cooking the holiday meals. For groceries, I've allotted $500, but I am going to allow for more because I think, you know, I just think I'm probably under budgeted. So currently we have $350. So I guess I originally allotted $350 and I want to save at least $500. So that's what I meant to say. Sorry about that. Currently have $350. Christmas. I've been saving for this all year. I currently have, I want $1,500 and that's for all things Christmas and Christmas Eve and baking and the fun and the partying. And I do have $1,075 in that one. And I want $1,500. Shopping, that would be my personal shopping. And I didn't allot much for myself. I allotted $300 originally, and I have $300, but I think now I want $500. So we'll just try. It's not a big deal if we don't make that one. Again, I feel like splurging during the holidays and being there. It's just so much fun with all the vendors and the small businesses. I love to spend money on the small businesses that are in the city. It just makes me feel, you know, like my money's going towards something much more worthy than big business. Clothing, I've already spent money on clothing. I would like $100 more, but we have $0 currently. Okay, dining out, I also think I under budgeted for, but we'll see. I have a feeling I'm gonna come home with some money. I currently have $750 and I'm going to try to fund $1,000. So we have $750 in that. The next one, like I was talking about, I'm not really drinking much alcohol this season, is going to be, I funded already $350, and I think I'm going to leave it at that, and I don't really think I'll be using much. I could swap this over somewhere else, but we'll just wait till the end and see how things are going. So I have $350 in there, fully funded, which includes tips. Treats, that's one of my favorites. I don't really allot for much, $75. I have funded $75, but we'll see if I want to add more to that. Oops. And then the next ones are already funded. Shows and concerts, we're going to see the Rockettes. That's funded. And then the next one is museums. I saved $50 for that. That's funded. And then giving, I saved $50 for that. That's funded, as well as buffer, $300, and that's funded as well. All right, so where do we stand? We stand that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more paychecks to go. I want to still fund, well, actually my priority is hotel. That needs to get funded. We're almost there. I think this or next paycheck will be fully funded with that. And then we'll go in order of what my priorities are. And we'll talk about that in the next video. I should be coming back to you again later this week to show you the stuffing for the binders when I get paid on this next paycheck, as well as starting to show you my daily sinking funds as well, and my bills and my expenses. So I hope that this was a video that you enjoyed and that it gives you some inspiration that you too can save for a trip to where you want to go. New York is definitely what I call my heart home. I'm not from there. I started going probably in 2008, 2009. And as an artist, I just found such great energy being around that city. Everybody always asks, why do you like New York so much? And you know, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you know, you know, you know? All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming and watching, and if you followed it all the way through, know that these stickers are going to be up for grabs. if you are interested in condensing that cash stickers. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.